This is a quick video on how to top off or change your fluid for your power steering. So first things first, inside your engine bay, on your driver's side, left hand side of the car, it's going to be way up here close to your front headlight. Not really labeled at all other than the warning, but this is your power steering fluid reservoir. So you simply spin off the lid. You've got a level indicator here on the cap. You can see those 3 indentions there, and you want to be between this indention and this indention. So right here in this section, my finger's kind of covered. You want to be right there. So anywhere in there you should be fine. You don't want to be over that because it's technically overfilling, and what it will do is if it gets enough pressure, this piece is hollow through the center and it shoots out through here if it gets too much pressure. It will actually push it out, and then you're going to have, power steering fluid all in your engine bay here. So once we've got that out of the way, you can either siphon this out if you have a siphon, or you can take loose a hose and drain it if you're looking to change it. Inevitably you're not going to get all of it out because there will be some in the pump unless you go through the whole process of draining all that out. But if you take this loose, like in a video that I had for where I was replacing the cooler line, you would actually be able to just drain the main reservoir and pretty much majority of the fluid out of the pipes at that point. So we've already done that, of course, because we replaced that line. So it's time for us to go ahead and fill up and bleed it. So first thing we want to do is get some Dextron 3. It's well known for being a transmission fluid for Chevrolet, but that's what they use for the power steering fluid in this car. So we're going to get our Dextron 3 and we're going to start filling it, and we're definitely going to be seeing some bubbles as it fills. Fill this up. You see we're all nice and red in there. Give it a moment to kind of drain down a bit. It will slowly drain down. If you got it up on a lift, you can actually turn the steering wheel, and that'll probably pull a little bit in without the car even running. I do not have my car on a lift right now, so we're not going to worry about that. So it looks like it's pulled down probably about as much as it's going to at this point. We're by far full. It's just simply the system's going to have to pull it in with the pump. As you see, I can put the cap on, take the cap off, we can check our fluid, and there it is. That fluid is full at that point, but I guarantee it's going to pull that down just as soon as I start the car. Right now we've got the car started. We're going to turn the wheel all the way to one way, and then all the way to the other way, and then back to center. Rotating the wheel should have pulled quite a bit of the fluid into the system at this point. So we're going to go ahead and check our fluid again. As you see, it's much lower than it was last time. So we're going to go ahead and top it off some more. There we go, we got it topped off pretty good. Check our fluid again. Set our cap down, lift it off. See there, we're just a little bit on the low side of high, kind of almost in the middle. I'm going to add a little bit more. So there we go. That's pretty much spot on the very top, max level. We're going to leave it running, and we're going to rotate the wheel again several times back and forth. Okay, I rotated it back and forth 2 times all the way to lock. We're going to check it one more time just to make sure we're good. Notice we had a few bubbles there, getting a little air out of the system, I'm sure. Down there. There we go. That's looking pretty much perfect on the spot. So what we'll do is drive it a little bit, and then we'll check it one more time after we've driven a little bit, just to make sure everything's good, and also check all of our connections and make sure they're not leaking.